Hello folks, I am AJ. Welcome to my channel, A Royal Reaction, where I will be reacting to all things royal. I think that's quite self-explanatory, really, don't you? But yeah, I am going to get right to the crux of it, and I really believe, I feel sorry for Meghan Markle. I really do. And I can tell you now, the reason for that, I will answer my own question. The reason I feel sorry for Meghan is because she's a complete and utter dickhead. Yes. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment. I'm only joking. I have more to say than that. But it is within my right, first of all, I must express, I live in a country, I live in Britain, a country where I am able to express my opinion, my thoughts, and that's what I'm doing here. So please do continue watching my videos because I have a lot to say on the matter. I am going to explain my reasons why I think Meghan has behaved in such a complete and utter dickheadish way towards the royal family. But before I do, I want to say all my opinions are my own. You have every right to do your own research, think your own thoughts, and I do know for a fact that not everybody is going to agree with me, and that's fine. Okay, so let's start. So yeah, in my opinion, right from the beginning when I saw Meghan joining the royal family, marrying Harry, I was very, very happy for them. I thought, wow, she looks like a confident woman who's like achieved success on her own. I thought, she's beautiful, she's radiant, she cares for people. So my initial impression was I was so happy, like a lot of people were, that she was marrying Harry. But it wasn't until the engagement video when I thought something's a bit off here, and I will go into that in a future video. But what I thought was, okay, they looked so cute, madly in love. I love that sort of the way a relationship evolves, like quite quickly, there's passion, desire, love for each other, putting each other first, getting married quickly, engaged. And I thought, this is great, this is what Harry needs, because I thought he's the kind of person that needs that passion, that desire when he meets someone. And, that's just my opinion of him. I thought, he's very different to William, who might be more, thoughtful, careful. And I quite liked the way that Harry and Meghan had this whirlwind romance, and the way she was in front of the cameras to begin with. And I watched the engagement video, but something was a bit off. When she was asked about, joining the team and being like a prominent member of the royal family, she kind of looked like, to me, she looked like she didn't want to be part of it. She kind of looked down, it was her body language. I just thought, she wants to get out of there. And when she did, I was not surprised in the slightest. And what annoyed me was people that I spoke to, like a family member, a couple of friends. To be honest, most of my friends didn't care. They didn't care about the royal family at all. Whereas I was seeing it everywhere in the news, on YouTube. And, I just had this feeling that there was something a little bit off with Meghan Markle, and that she had an agenda right from the start. And this is slowly becoming very evident, I feel. But yeah, you've got your own opinions, but this is my channel, so I will tell you exactly how I feel on the matter. Okay, so going back to the dickhead statement that I made earlier on, I really do feel like she has behaved in a despicable manner towards the royal family. They opened their arms, they were very open to her joining. They said in their engagement video that, Kate, William, Prince Charles at the time, had been very open to them. They had tea together, they met up, they got to know each other. You know, William was very impressed by her, you know, when he had a cold and she gave him some oregano, was it? I can't remember. But, you know, they all sounded like they were very inviting to Meghan, and it all changed, you know, and I really feel like it changed because she wasn't getting her own way. And as we know, Harry said, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets. And he's having to deal with that for a very long time, unfortunately for Harry, in my opinion. But yeah, I do feel like she has behaved in a despicable manner towards the royal family. It's very unfair. The light that she's shone on them, that is not the right light. It is completely the opposite. And where I will make this very clear, I am not a royalist. I never have been. But I have taken an interest living in Britain. I've taken an interest in the royal family. I like watching them on the news or wherever and seeing what they've been up to, like a lot of people do. But also, I am not patriotic. You know, I have lived in England, Scotland, Wales. I have Irish family. You know, I feel very, very British. And, you know, I'm not patriotic, but I do feel the royal family is great for Britain. And I feel a little bit duped by Harry and Meghan. The way they've tried to paint the royal family is really not in the correct way. I had to retake the last clip because I must admit, I got a little bit emotional. Okay, so I'm going to try and speak from the heart, tell you exactly where I stand on the matter. But I really do feel sorry for Meghan because I think she missed a huge opportunity to get to know the royal family in a deeper level, on a deeper level. So, you know, they welcomed her with open arms, and the royal family are not stuck up. They are not racist. They are certainly not racist. And do you think that she would have even been allowed to marry Harry if they were racist? I mean, this is ludicrous. What she was trying to say in the Oprah interview was despicable. You know, this is creating narratives that weren't true. And as the Queen said, recollections may vary. Now, I have met a few of the royal family on several occasions throughout my life, and I can honestly say that I found them to be very genuine, very caring. You know, they really listened to what I had to say. They showed a lot of interest in me and my ideas, what I was doing at the time. And they were just honest, lovely, caring people. Okay, so Prince Charles at the time, King Charles, who was Prince Charles at the time, was really charming, very funny. You know, he had a whiskey in his hand, he had a red face, he was very talkative. He wanted to listen to me. You know, he didn't talk about himself. He wanted to understand where I was coming from. And, you know, I met him a few times, and I must say, he's such a genuine person who took the time to speak to everyone, and he seemed genuine. You know, nothing but good energy from King Charles. I also met two other royal family members, which I won't go into now, but I can tell you, amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, the royal family can be a little bit posh, you know, they speak like that. Oh, I wonder, oh. Which is fine, you know, we all come from different places, we have different upbringings, we speak differently, but, you know, we should look past that. If anything, I feel in the Netflix documentary, Meghan and Harry were really putting people in groups, you know, like Americans are like this, British people are like that. But I can tell you from my experience, and I'm not young, by the way, throughout my life, I have met many people from many cultures, different accents, different thoughts and opinions, and that's fine. We should all be able to live with that, you know, not put each other in categories, in boxes, and say, oh, Americans are like this, you know, like, hey, we all wave like this. Maybe you don't. you know, and British people, we are not jarring, you know, when it comes to like hugging people or being hugged. You know, we are all individuals. We are all different. And that's the beauty of the human race. Going back to what I said at the start of this video, the main reason why I feel sorry for Meghan Markle is, you know, she is bitter, she is manipulative, in my opinion. You know, she shows anger at people. She is not a happy person deep down, and I think that's really sad, you know. I feel she had a massive opportunity. If you are someone who wants to climb the ladder socially, go for it. You know, I think there's nothing wrong with that. I feel we can all manifest in our own ways, in our lives. It is our own life. We can do what we want with it. And good on her. But when you have that opportunity to join the royal family, don't be a dick. You know, this is the biggest opportunity that she had. And unfortunately for her, people turned against her. There are countless YouTubers out there that are calling her out for her manipulative ways, for all the lies that she has told over the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. But yeah, I could go on, but I really would not want to be Meghan. Another reason why I feel sorry for Meghan Markle is that she had a huge opportunity to build a relationship with Catherine. You know, Catherine seems like such a lovely, genuine, caring person. You know, she has a close-knit family. She seems like she's got her head on her shoulders, and I reckon she'd be a really nice person to get to know. Although I have never met Catherine, but from what I've heard, she is such a lovely person. And Meghan, I feel, was maybe jealous of her because she was higher up in the royal family, that she will be queen one day. You know, it doesn't take an expert to think of the reasons why Meghan was jealous of her. But yeah, that's my opinion. What do you think? But yeah, I really feel like Meghan had the opportunity to develop a relationship with Catherine, becoming like, you know, sister-in-law. That can be a really beautiful relationship. If you don't have brothers or sisters, or in Meghan's case, she has, you know, a half sister and 2 half brothers, and fair enough, not everyone gets on well with their siblings, whether they're, you know, full siblings or half brother and sister, whatever, it doesn't matter. She had the opportunity to get to know Catherine, and, you know, like, everyone's different, so I really don't know why they couldn't have just got on, but it tells me that Meghan seriously has got problems when it comes to family. But yeah, I feel really, really sorry for her because, you know, I'm very close to my family, and I can't imagine not being close to my family. And a lot of people, that's what you need, you know, that closeness to feel happy and whole, you know. But Meghan seems to want to go off on her own and take Harry away. Who knows? I remember when Tom Barra's book came out, and the way he spoke about Meghan in interviews, I felt like I could relate to him because I felt like he was kind of intrigued by her, that he was like sort of laughing about her antics, like a little bit like he was it was unbelievable, the things that she was doing. And, you know, it's quite interesting seeing it all play out. You know, it's kind of like a drama happening in real life. So yeah, I can't speak for Tom Barra, but that was my reaction from him. I thought he was quite intrigued by her power and her brilliance, you know, her actor sort of nature, her the way she's quite charismatic and can be, you know, just get herself places, climb the ladder socially, and yeah, it's crazy how Meghan was able to do that. You know, I find that very interesting. And I love strong women. In my life, I have met so many strong women. I met the Queen Elizabeth II, and in my eyes, she is one of the most amazing women in this world to ever have lived. And, you know, Meghan had that opportunity in the royal family to use that in a good way, in a healthy way, to do charity work, whatnot. But, you know, she's gone against all of it. You know, she's put down the royals, she's tried to get herself up there by trampling on people. And that I cannot express more. You know, you do not have to trample over people to get to good places. So yeah, that's why I personally find Meghan quite interesting to watch. But yeah, I do feel sorry for her. You know, part of me thinks she could have had it all. She could have, you know, got her way to the top. She could have been a major figure in the royal family. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if she's taken the right journey in this opportunity that she has had in meeting Harry. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? I'd be really, really interested to know. So please do write in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all of that jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Mwah. Big kiss.